I need to make a decision on doing is how we're going to keep this going forward. But this is going to be the last episode that we release, because with me, anything I do, I need to do it properly. Hello and welcome back to episode 5. I'm going to just sort of summarise and have a bit of a chat about what we've done overall, really. Obviously, we announced we're starting a docu-series. We have released 4 episodes now, this being episode 5, and we've come to the end of our contract with the production company that we've instructed to do this with us. I need to make a decision on doing is how we're going to keep this going forward, because for me personally it's starting to become a little bit repetitive, and what I'm finding myself doing is flatlining a little bit. I'm running out of ideas. It's not just a case of picking up a camera and getting them to go and film a site. It's really not. It's difficult to get everybody on board and release the episodes as quick as we do. Like I say, we film twice every other week and we release an episode every other week, so we're constantly sort of chasing our tail to try to get something together to get it released within a reasonable time. We've dipped our toes into the pool of content, if you like. We've accumulated overall about 220,000 views. We've had a lot of engagement. Some of our YouTube videos has had sort of 250,000 impressions. So it tells me that there's obviously something here worth doing. This is going to be the last episode that we release for quite a few months, because with me, anything I do, I need to do it properly, and I'm not going to keep running around trying to come up with ideas to get an episode out just for the sake of it. That's not me. I want to try to basically film content over a 3 to 4 month period and have it structured and systemized. And what I mean by that is, if we're doing a road, I want to be able to cut the road, cap the road, do the road drainage and black that road all within one episode, which to me makes more sense. If we can do episodes that are sort of maybe 20 to 30, 35 minutes long, something like that, I think that we'll be able to have content that's engaging enough to actually keep people interested. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be speaking to all my suppliers. I'm going to be speaking to all my clients now that they've seen the idea of what we're actually doing. And I'm going to basically see if they want to jump on board and try to make it a lot more interesting. Moving forward as well, I want to get to a point where JAO hosts some kind of a podcast. It can be a space for local businesses and local entrepreneurs and people to get together and just have a general chat about business, about our industry, and try to build a bit of a platform really where I can create more of an open environment. I know I said I was going to get a little bit more raw footage from the office. This is raw footage, what we're doing now, which to me, I like to have overlays and fast edits to keep people interested. And this is why, when I go back to what I was saying earlier, if we actually film for a longer period of time, it gives us a chance to actually build a story within an episode. And now everybody's seen what we're trying to do, they might be a little bit more on board with wanting to jump on with us. We've got a great production team, and I can't see any reason why we can't strategize it and do it strategically, as in set, not a script, but a rough script. So we're going to know where the content's being filmed. We're going to be doing the programs, the monthly costs, the monthly valuations, and just really ramp it up a little bit and actually turn it into a proper series rather than a YouTube docu-series. And what that means is we can film for probably from now until January 31st, which is our quest to 20 million. And that really will allow me then to create a season, however many episodes it will have, and then I can take it or leave it kind of thing. I don't want to have the pressure of having to do this weekly or fortnightly, because really it doesn't really do anything for me. Really, it doesn't pay me. The reason I'm doing it is to try to bring a bit of togetherness with all of the guys. Like I say, like 220,000 views across all our platforms over the course of a month and a bit is quite good really for just a fucking groundworks contractor. Everybody's watching. Like, I know that there's companies watching from their boardrooms, the suppliers are watching, some of the suppliers are wanting to get on board. So with that being said, I will leave everything there now you're going to see more of JAO. We're certainly going to be releasing social media clips. So we're going to be releasing teasers and things like that. And I reckon that we're probably going to release a full season weekly. So we'll do weekly episodes and we're going to have a load of content. And within that episode, you'll be able to see a lot more of what we do. So I need to get core sites, core structures, core people of who want to be in it. None of this like lastminute.com. I'm not really going for the vlog type style at all, really. I haven't got time for it. The staff haven't really got time for it. I've said it before, we're a groundworks business and we are here to provide the materials, plant and labour for new build housing residential sites across the southwest. So anyway, without further ado, we are going to take you into Broadway, 28 units for Higdon Homes. Damo give you a little bit of a run round on this job. It's been run by Pete Kentish and Tom Cornell. I also need to get a little mention in there for Steve Griffiths, a machine operator that's worked with us for 5 or 6 years now. Steve's got some time off temporarily while he's had to have some surgery. Just want to say, Steve, that I wish you well in your recovery and I hope you're all good, mate.
Hi guys, you're back with me on another one of my sites. This is our Ilminster site working for Higdon Homes. This development's 28 units. Let's go have a look at the site. So this is the first section of road we're putting in down Ilminster. We've had a little bit of delay on this section of road due to technical approvals, which has meant we've started having to use it as an access road for a minute. We have got tarmac booked on for the 31st, which will complete this first section down through. And then we've got a big push now for the second section of road to get this also black for the 18th. This is then going to free up this whole pod over here and allow Higdon Homes to come in and start rising their supers. All right lads, so this is Ryan, this is Tom, and this is Dan. And this is our road gang down in Ilminster. These lads are cracking on with the storm drainage at the moment. Once they get this bit up to the next manhole, this is going to release the 185 plough diversion. We can carry on finishing this section of road ready for black. As you can see, the lads are cracking on with it today, already getting their first pipe in. How's it going up here, Tom? All right? Yeah? Yeah. Good, good. That's what we like. No boxes down this end. So, when do you reckon we'll be up to the next manhole then, mate? End of the day easy. Ideal. That keeps you on programme nicely. Yeah. Fair play, lads. So as I was saying earlier, the lads pouring the floor up on plots 14 and 15. They're going to be coming back down onto plot 5. It's a bloody massive plot down here. Someone's going to be lucky to have this one. They'll come down, finish the floor prep on here. This one will get poured next week. We've got the lads over here I'll introduce you to in a minute. They're doing the external drainage around the plots. We'll get this one all drained up, scaff matted, and then this one will be handed over end of next week, ready for the client. So this is Dan. Dan's doing the external drainage for us at the moment. He's also working with Rob, wherever Rob's gone. It's a storm you're putting in now, I take it? Yeah. Yeah. I'm putting in now, yeah. Perfect. Storm going in. Is the foul connected yet? Yeah, down there, yeah. Yep, ideal. Perfect. When do you reckon you'll have this plot finished, Dan?
To be done this afternoon.
Is it?
Yeah.
And then scaff mat Monday?
Scaff mat Monday.
Perfect. Ideal. You're ahead on this plot then, mate?
Yeah.
Perfect. Ideal.
What do you think you do?
Top man. Right, I'll leave you to it. Cheers, buddy. Right, so we're back in the office now. After having a walk around site, come back in the office, got the laptop and the programs opened up. Gonna have a quick run through, make sure everything is hitting program on time. If we need to bring in more labour on the site and where the lads are going to next. At the moment, it's looking like we're all good for the tarmac on the 31st on road 1, which is amazing. That's gonna free up a lot of access into site, allow the client to start rising his supers, which will keep the client happy in general. We are also on program to hit the road for the 18th as well, which is good. Does mean we're going to have to jump on with this 185 valve diversion pretty soon. We are in a good place to hit the deadline on that one as well. Plots 14 and 15 is pouring a day, handed over Monday, so we're good on that one there. We've already walked round and looked at plot 5. So plot 5 is next week and the next week handover, and we're good on that one as well. Then we're having a break off the plots to August then, which is going to be nice, concentrating on all the road works and the pond works going down through. So I'm just going to have a look at the pond programme now before we go down and see the lads down the bottom. So they've got another 3 days on shaping the pond before they're looking at putting the head walls in, which is ideal. Yeah, we'll go down and see the lads and see how they're getting on.
Hi, my name's James. I've been working with JAO now for 6 months. Today we're just sorting out the batter for the pond. We've had the engineer out. He set all the levels up on the pins for us, and because we're adding on 300 of topsoil, we're going 300 mil below the lines. Quite a long operation, but a lot of tape measure, a lot of dipping just to make sure it's right. And make sure to hit that notification bell if you'd like to see more of this content, and comment, like and subscribe.
Now we are going to take you into Banwell, 37 units for Newland Homes. Again, really good company. Big Sylvester, he joined the company a couple months ago now, I think. I've worked with Sylv years ago anyway. He's been doing quite a lot of cut and fill on that job, 4 metre deep road cut. Chaz is with him today and they will give you an update on Banwell. It's early days on this job, but I'll leave it to you boys.
This is a new development we started 2 weeks ago for our valued client, Newland Homes, which has 37 dwellings.
Yes.
Yeah, 37 dwellings. We're PC'ing here for the first 12 weeks. Cut and fill, cutting roads, and just really getting the infrastructure works underway. Ground profiling. So let's go in and have a look. This is Sylvester Wallachy. Sylvester Wallachy is site supervisor for JAO. He's been here since day one.
What we done on this side so far, we cut the road number 2 and road number 1 going towards the other way. We prep, cut and fill plots number 27, 28, 29 up to 31, and we keep going further up, reducing the ground, cut and fill for previous plots as well.
Yeah, basically what we've got in this area is that we've got full release. It's a bit of a really big cut here. We've got 400 loads of muck going out. As you'll see, as you look up through the field, there is major cuts. There's 2 metre retaining walls. There's 3 metre cuts. It's on a whole tier system going up through. We're just prepping the ground now, ready, as Sil said, to get the foundations dug on the bottom tier, retaining wall, next plots. I spoke to the client. The client said that the reason it's such a deep cut here is that the road is on its maximum grade.
Yeah.
So for highways to adopt it, that's why it's such a severe cut. As we're walking up, you can see it's good. It's back at 45 degrees, nice and safe. I see Dave's loading up the second tier, as we call it, for the second foundations, reduced levelling to dig. When you walk up through here now, you see the extent of it, really, don't you?
That will be end of road number 1. It will be nothing on my right hand. All the plots is literally finished on the end of that hammerhead, and that will be just
It's all over.
grass. Yeah, that's it. All open space. That's it.
Yeah, like I say, when you look at you look at the cutting here now, quite impressive, isn't it? Really, there's a lot of muck movement. Wonder there's 400 loads going out through the gate at the moment. Dave Otley, our machine driver, got a 1.5 cut with his GPS, roughly here to the end of the third plot down there. We go into 600 fill. What Dave's doing now is loading that away to a heap. He'll pull off, grade down through to give us a level base to work off, so we can dig our foundations nice and level. Really, it's just ground profiling, really. On a cut and fill job like this, it's the easiest way. Work up the hill, get your layers, get your tiers in so that you can dig level.
Last but not least, we have got Taunton Gads, scheme of 22 units. Lovely company, Gads. They're building some beautiful houses. James, you've done really well on camera, mate. Fair play to you. You give a pretty good description. So I'm going to leave it to you now to give everyone an update on what you've been doing in Taunton.
Good afternoon, I'm James. I'm a supervisor for JAO Groundworks. This is a little project we got going on in Taunton for GAD Properties. Come on in and I'll show you around. This was the first bit of work we've had to do when we come into the site and started working. We had to get the road in for the entrance of the site, hence this footpath. We had to get the curbs, edges, tarmac, base tarmac for this, all the ironworks raised up, more or less for the people that occupy the houses, just to make sure it's safe. So whilst me and another lad were doing the tarmac and the curbs out in the front of the entrance, I had a gang of 4 men, 2 out the back garden, slabbing, topsoiling, etc. And another 2 men prepping the footpaths, ready for tarmac, laying edges, steps, slabs, topsoil, all external drainage as well, services in this path, and then just working along, prepping for the block paved drives here and here. So at the minute, these houses are all complete on our behalf. Some artificial grass in the last house there. We have plots 12 to 16 here, which are currently being worked on. We have plots 15 ready for block and beam, internal drainage first, which will be done tomorrow. The lads here are just doing a footing for a retaining wall at the back. We've just literally this morning took 2 loads of beams off Arctics. ready to be loaded on by a crane, which is coming in Thursday. This is plot 16, which has been left down in a minute currently because we need access for the back gardens, topsoil, we need to get slabs in there, whatever work needs to be done, scaffold mats for when the scaffolders come to erect all their scaffolding. And behind me here, we have plots 9, 10 and 11. Number 9, which you can see at the far, which has had the band course and footings built already. All the internal drainage and that is done on that. Just at the minute, just building all the dirt up on the side for the scaffold mats. 10 and 11 here, obviously you can see we've done a bit of work on it. The developer wanted to split the properties. Instead of semi-detached, they are going to be now fully detached houses. We have a lot of dirt in that to contend with. But we are losing it gradually. In the back gardens, a lot of the levels can be built up. Internally in the plots, admittedly, these plots are all filled up more or less now, but we will get rid of a lot of it. It's just a matter of moving it as we need it, moving it if we need the space. But in time, it will go, it's not a problem, and we'll get it done.
So, from me, that would be the last vlog-style site update that you'll get. Like I say, we're going to try to build this now on another scale, on another level, and do it properly and see if we can really do something with it. Thank you to everybody that has shown us support. I will be ringing some of the suppliers and asking them to jump on board. Let's really go for the Clarkson's farm. Let's do a proper series. I believe in what we do, and you can't never say no to anything. So let's see where we go with this. Thank you very much, everybody, and you will be seeing more of Jake and JAO as a whole in the future. Fucking fun. Alright, Ty.